Let's take a look at Ryanair's website. First thing we see here is a pop-up. So let's just check the tab indexes if it's accessible. So far I'm finding it hard to tab on to that privacy thing. Let's check if it's mobile friendly. Yep, pretty good, but I still can't tab onto it. Let's check if the escape button does anything. Alright, so if I'm an accessible user here, I can't close this pop-up. Okay, that's good. Right, let's go back to the home page. So let's go see if they have any autocomplete fields on the login, logout stuff. I think this is often quite an issue. So let's just see if we go to here. Oh, I can't actually tab onto it. It's oh dear, I have to actually click on it. So if I'm an accessible user, there's no way to get onto that tab. Or maybe there's a special button I press. So the tab index there needs to be added so that it's maybe, well, basically if this is on focus, this you shouldn't be able to tab on the background. You should be able to just tab onto it here like that. Normally there should be some kind of autocomplete holder there. So basically email, that's good. Password. And so yep, they've passed the autocomplete thing. They have a password like that. Anyways, let's just close that. Let's just check the size of the page. So let's just go to network and disable the cache. And let's just give us some more space here. Well, it is quite nicely. Is that a mobile responsive website? Oh no, it's not. They haven't bothered to actually make it a mobile site, which is fair enough, I guess. They have the mobile app. Some people don't like apps though, so that's a thing. That just shows you how hard it is to actually do mobile sites. I know, responsive sites. Ryanair haven't even bothered here to do that. Let's just disable the cache so that we don't load anything that's already been saved. So we basically don't have any download. So we'll click on refresh. Right. So we'll see the biggest ones. We can sort by the biggest ones here like that. Pending. So the sites, the fonts are 50 kilobytes. The JavaScript does seem quite small. I mean, that is pretty impressive. Okay, so the largest thing here by far is images. So let's just refresh that page again. I'm not really sure if that's accurate. If so, that's quite impressive. It's quite a lightweight JavaScript payload. So good job Ryanair there for page speed. It did always seem a little bit snappy, this site. So their main JavaScript looks like to be something like this: progressive web app JS. So they've got some kind of well, it's what they've called it. You know, it could be called anything really. So some kind of big minimized file. But yeah, it passes the speed test for downloading for me. This is pretty good. Let's just check the errors. Normally these big companies, their consoles is full of stuff, right? Because they just have so many different third-party scripts, and then the more complicated things get, the more orders there are. So you can see here it's a big vomit of errors and things like that, which is pretty much, I'm used to that with these big sites, you know. So there's some problems there with ports and some of the third-party scripts, and then there's like some event that's gone wrong, and then yeah, who knows? And then loads of problems with the code in terms, mostly just images, to be honest. Maybe a false positive because sometimes I don't use fixed sizes of images much myself, so probably Chrome just being more fuzzy. Anyway, good job with the size of the page, Ryanair. Nothing wrong with that. Pretty fast, pretty responsive. You know, if you get past all these pop-ups and stuff like that, the tabbing is good. Let's just see. Let's just log in. So I'm logging in right now. Let's just see if I can navigate just using this. So if I want to go to find a flight between, say, Vienna and London. I'm pressing up and down, but I can't actually tab onto the pop-up below. So that's the trouble with all these pop-ups, right? So when you have complicated, non-standard pop-ups, you lose functionality that's normally built into it. So but up and down here doesn't do anything. I can't actually go up and down, tab around. So if I go here, you can see that I can type something like that, and then, you know, I can use the new keyboard navigation. With all these big fancy bloated sites, then you basically don't get any ways to navigate using your keyboard. You always have to click on things. So I personally don't. I mean, they look nice, these nice big fancy UIs, but personally, they're hard to maintain, and it doesn't even work properly with tabbing. So let's just click on this. France. Okay, I have to click on that, then I have to click on that. Yeah, and I guess this probably isn't keyboard navigatable either, right? This calendar. Let's see if it's mobile friendly. It probably break. Yeah. Yeah. So let's choose a date here. Date 1. Does it let me go back in time here? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's pretty neat. This is pretty intuitive. Okay, it moves to here. That this site has improved a lot. You know, in the past it was dreadful. So as you can see here, like the tabbing is very bad. I'm trying to go back from the search button here, so use the keyboard to navigate. So if it goes from search, and then once it gets focused on this, then it sort of goes from done to the top of my screen. So like, good luck trying to navigate with a keyboard. It's a complicated website. Dear me. Okay, let's just see what we can do here. Okay, that's this big complicated UI that we're taking absolutely ages to make. So where's my... So this is basically a design issue here. So when you see like this really weak focus, then that's basically designers trying to make it look nice, but in terms of had eye problems, I'd find it hard to see what's going on here. But I think we've pretty much given up this site being actually accessible to use. Okay, I can navigate from there to there, that's fine. Yeah, there needs to be much more contrast in this tab navigation. So what happens if I click select? Okay, that worked, I suppose. I mean, it's better than it was before. So, and they basically come and try and sell you all this other stuff. Okay, let's go for this. Continue with value fair. Oh, lost focused again. Okay, I think I've spent enough time on this. I'm just basically highlighting some accessibility issues here, but in general, it is a nice site to use for the vast majority of users. It does load fast. I mean, I'm not really seeing any lag and loading speeds. So in terms of what I think of this site, I think it's okay. As you can see here, there's some issues also with this. This shouldn't be expanding like that, right? So that you shouldn't hover over that, and then the other thing should shift. It just shows that there's bad quality control with the CSS. There should be a box model there where if you add an extra padding or boldness, it doesn't actually make the whole thing expand like that. You can work around this. So that's just another issue I found there. Yeah, it seems to basically after the search, the tabbing for navigation is in this big silly ad here. It makes it hard to navigate. Okay, so this is a very brief overview of the site from first glances. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.